All right. Welcome back. 2022 Dana Open champion, Gaby Lopez. Just how do we feel to be back here at the Highland Meadows?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be back. It's always, a great week when you have kind of good memories behind, and I have a great host family. I'm very excited to see them year through year, and, they're just part of family now.
You talk about good memories. When you think back on your win last year, is there any particular moment that kind of stands out to you?
Yeah, just kind of celebrating with all of them. I mean, my friends, my host family, they all have been amazing to me, and there's just the community itself. And, of course, kind of those last 3 holes kind of stick to me. Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up. Anyone's got any questions?
What was it like heading up Erie Street and seeing the street sign with their name on it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see, how Sylvania and Toledo, they honor their champion, and, very blessed that I could have my name there for a year. I got a couple of texts and messages throughout the year, just kind of reminding me that I was a champion, even when I was having a hard time in the golf course. So, it's just great to have the support of the community and just the people around.
You had a decent finish last week at the U.S. Open. Obviously, now you're back at a place you won and had good vibes. How good do you think that kind of week you had last week leading into this is?
Yeah, last week was huge for me. I mean, I've had a tough stretch of weeks coming up to U.S. Open. I had to change pretty much my whole bag, change irons, change my driver, change my 3-wood, change my hybrids. Coming into U.S. Open, there were things that they were not exactly performing as I wanted, and it was a coin toss. I mean, and after that, knowing that I've been swinging well and the ball's doing exactly what I wanted to do, it's just a confidence boost, and yeah, I'm really excited to kind of have better feelings on the golf course for this week.
Talking about the change of clubs is actually a good segue into the next thing I wanted to ask. I'm doing a story on how important it is for amateur golfers to get fitted for clubs and not just buy them off the rack. I mean, you can probably speak from experience. Obviously, you get dialed into your clubs or whatever. Just how important is that? And I don't know. There's obviously people think that you just buy it off the rack, you'll be fine. Yeah. But obviously, there's way more to the golf club than just that.
I mean, it's huge. If you are somewhere between a 10 handicap, I think the golf clubs really make a big impact on how you swing it, especially if you have a lot of speed. You can create a ton of spin, and that really affects the ball and the way you want it to fly, the carries, the distances, everything. So, I mean, I recommend everybody to get fitting for their clubs, because I was playing the wrong clubs for me for a couple of weeks, and as soon as I got something that I needed to trust, and I actually know I have the confidence that the ball is not gonna go crazy on me. It was good. Yeah, and I mean the company that does it for me is TrueSpec. I mean they do an amazing job. So yeah.
Was there a point in last year's tournament here where the light bulb kind of went on and said I can win this thing?
I remember really well that it was Carlota, Megan Kang, and me, and I don't know, probably second or third last group. And I do remember kind of having the feeling of the champion is going to come from this group. We were all playing amazing golf. We were all playing, you were hitting darts to the pins. We were making putts. I mean, I just had that feeling, and I really wanted to be at the end of the week.
How do you go about approaching this week? What kind of steps do you need to take to kind of replicate that success that you had last year?
Yeah, I mean, coming to defend a title is really hard. I really come with no expectations. I'm just here to really love and enjoy the experience one more time. It's an opportunity that I have to kind of do what I love. And I mean, of course, I would love to win again, but it's a tough thing to do. And I'm just gonna, focus on what I can control and being able to kind of follow my routines, follow my processes. And at the end of the day, if that happens to be the best of the week, that's great. And if not, we have a ton more tournaments.
Gabby, you guys still have 2 major championships, a European segment of tournaments, an Asian segment of tournaments, and you've already had a ton of travel already this year. How do you and other players at your level just kind of balance the hecticness and just the travel demands of the LPGA schedule?
Yeah, it's actually a great question that I get asked a lot. It's probably the hardest thing to do on tour is being able to manage the whole trip. Yesterday after U.S. Women's Open, Monday I had to leave Monterey Peninsula at 7 o'clock. I had a 11:40 flight to Detroit from San Francisco. I got here, my flight got delayed, and then I got to the house at 11 o'clock, and I left the house at 7 a.m. So you can tell that, it kind of takes a lot of you physically. You get here, you're a little tired. So, just recovering and eating well is probably the biggest thing. Having, that time to listen to your body and not trying to hit here probably like 1,000 balls. You have to really be really smart on managing your time. And yeah, you just gotta also be smart with, schedule, how you're gonna do your off weeks and take the most out of them.
Having a schedule like that, I gotta think a routine is important. Take us through what your routine is once you get out to the course.
Yeah, I like to, I see my trainer, my osteopath with me. He's traveling with me every week. And we pretty much do some activation movement in the mornings. We go to the gym, I have breakfast, and then I come here, I hit some balls, I putt for a little bit, and then I head to the course, probably late in the afternoon, like today. And then I'll go to bed early, and here we go again.
What is it about Highland Meadows that suits your game so well?
To be honest, in the past, I never thought that it actually suited my game. But sometimes when you're playing good, it doesn't matter where you're placing yourself in, like what golf course. So I would say that, just having like good feelings. Sometimes I think some tee shots are key. You're having right to left, dog legs. That fits my eye, or that fitted my eye. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of riding the wave as smooth as it can be.
Anything else? Just one last one from me. Is there a different kind of mindset that you take coming in, knowing you're the defending champion?
I think the same mentality as every golf tournament, as in no one is gonna give it to you. You have to go earn it. You have to go get it, and you have to be smart when you have to be smart, and you have to be aggressive. And it's mostly being aggressive to your targets. Probably not that many to the pin. But yeah, just kind of enjoying the opportunity to compete again. It's just great to have this amazing community and the fans. You have huge crowds. The weather is perfect, so it can't be any better than this.
All right. Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the wait.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, guys.